Welcome, everybody, for an interview with the crew from the film, The MEYEROWITZ Stories, directed by Noah Baumbach. Here is Noah Baumbach with us today in the studio. Thank you for being EmmaThompson is pointing him out to me. I do know who he is. You're here to show this film, and thank you for bringing this wonderful cast with you. EmmaThompson, I'm delighted to see you back here in Cannes. Thank you for being here. Do take the microphone when you want to speak out. Noah, pick up the mic as well. Oh, you can speak French. That's great. Dustin Hoffman is with us here today. Thank you so very much for being here.
On va augmenter le son. On va augmenter le son de votre oreille.
We'll turn up the sound in your earpiece, no problem. Ben Stiller, thank you for being here. Adam Sandler, delighted to have you here in the studio here as well. Thank you for being here, everyone. A wonderful cast, wonderful actors. Noah, when you were writing the film, did you do so to bring this family together? Did you think about them when you were writing the film?
I did, actually. I did think about them. These are all, which is rare in a movie, they're all my first choices. Usually your first choices all say no, so you end up making the movie with second and third. This is all the first choices. So it was a very lucky, great thing to happen.
Et qu'est-ce que vous avez pensé qu'ils allaient faire cette
what did you
famille
think
les uns les
they'd
autres?
make of your family? Why did they really correspond to the characters which you had in your mind?
Well, I think it's a combination of them, recognizing things maybe in, I can't speak for them, but recognizing things in themselves and also...
Pause. Petit moment de pause, oui.
Merci, Dustin. Dustin. And also there's such, I mean, these are the best actors in the world, and they inhabit these people. They also, these are inventions, so it's both. I think what they could all do is be very personal and also be totally inventive.
C'est une création, Dustin Hoffman. On a
So
l'habitude de vos
this is a creation, Dustin Hoffman. We're used to seeing you create your characters when you play them. It's a wonderful experience each time. For Noah Baumbach this time, how did you go about composing the character you were playing, this father figure?
I'm not going to blow my nose while you speak.
Noah would come over to talk to me about the script, and that happened probably about 10 times, and there was parts of my father that he wanted in it, and there were parts of his father, so that just continued. In fact, it continues to this day because we keep having stories about our fathers.
Ah oui, ça crée une relation.
So that does create a relationship between you. EmmaThompson, your character is constantly moving around. You're the stepmother, the new woman in the man's life, in Dustin's life, and you're constantly moving around. What appealed to you in this character?
With the mic, avec le micro, s'il vous plaît.
Non, mais c'était une création d'une famille, des relations entre une famille. Et dans la famille, il arrive une blessure. Alors ça touche tous les personnages. Mais moi, j'étais très attirée parce que j'adore Noah et aussi les hommes.
And I love the men
mais j'adorais qu'elle était ivre tout le temps. Alors, comme on dit en mon pays, no acting required.
I didn't actually have to act. There was no acting required.
C'était pas difficile. Hein?
It wasn't difficult at all. It was easy as anything. Ben Stiller. Dustin has already played your father on screen.
I just want to say that's a really cheap move, Emma speaking French to make us all look bad. I get it. I get it. You're multicultural. Okay.
Eh oui.
You're fancy.
Eh oui, EmmaThompson non seulement est une grande actrice,
EmmaThompson is a fabulous actress, but yes, she does speak French. What a pleasure.
A lot more. So think of it that way. You know what I mean? Yeah. You cost a lot more than I do.
C'est vrai que parler français et le box-office,
c'est pas forcément lié.
Speaking
French isn't always linked to box office. But
vous aviez déjà
Ben
joué
Stiller,
le fils de Dustin Hoffman.
you've already played Dustin Hoffman's son. Are you going to continue exploring this relationship further?
It's a good job playing Dustin Hoffman's son. I think I'd like to keep doing it as long as until I'm as old as Dustin. I'm catching up.
Right.
So I feel like as long as they'll let me play his son, yeah, as long as they'll let me play his son, I'll do it. I mean, you're only as good as the actors who you work with, so I'll just try to hang out with much better, fancier actors than me.
Mais il y a une filiation, j'ai l'impression.
So there is a kind of father-son relationship. We get the feeling that it really exists. When you're working as actors, do you work the same way or do you work differently?
Est-ce qu'il y a une sorte de filiation dans le jeu?
Do you work in the same way?
I mean, Dustin's one of my favorite actors ever, so you're definitely in the top 10. But he is, for me, everybody wants to act like Dustin Hoffman. The reality is you can't do it. So I try to just go off of what he's a very generous actor, and he gives you so much, when he shows up. Most of the time, he's not there for the off-camera. But when he's there, it's amazing.
Adam Sandler, qu'est-ce que ça
Adam Sandler.
Pour vous,
and how was it for you to play with Dustin Hoffman?
Quel partenaire de jeu est-il pour vous?
What's he like as an acting partner?
Il envoie des balles tellement magnifiques qu'il est très facile de les
make
rattraper.
It easy for you?
This is the first I'm meeting him, and I wanted to say thank you so much for being in the movie, Mr. Hoffman. He's a very attentive. I've never seen anybody like Dustin where while you're acting, he is 100% in his character and watching you and making sure you're good and making sure you're thinking everything through. And he is a father figure as an acting partner as well. He's just all on top of the entire movie. And Noah was saying last night, throughout the movie, Dustin will read the script again, and just come in and discuss the characters. You're always trying to do your best with Dustin. He's just very. What would you say, Dustin? Noah. How do we describe what this man does for?
You're doing a good job.
Thank you. Yeah, he's on it all.
He sees the whole movie. It's not just his character. He would give suggestions that would help the movie at large that had nothing to do with his character.
Co-réalise en quelque sorte avec vous.
He's almost a co-director in some ways. Could you say that? He's part of the creative process.
Absolutely not.
Dustin Hoffman, il faut être
Dustin Hoffman, even though you're a great actor, you do have to be careful about what you're doing or what your partners are doing. You listen to them. Do you feel how things are going? Are you open to what's going on for them?
Them meaning the actors?
Oui, les autres acteurs, vos partenaires
Yes, the
de
other
jeu.
actors.
Well, with all due respect, I think acting teachers don't tell their students the truth all the time because they always say the actor has to hear everything the other person says. But in life, we don't do that. I only listen to you for about 10% of your question, and that's what I do.
Toujours beaucoup d'humour, Dustin Hoffman.
Always a bag of laughs, Dustin Hoffman. Thank you very much for being with us here.
Merci Ben Stiller.
Thank you Ben Stiller, Adam Sandler. So thank you so much, EmmaThompson. It's always a delight to have you here. Thank you for speaking in French and Noah Baumbach. Thank you for being here with the MEYEROWITZ stories in competition. We're going to talk about this film more at the press conference.